Johnny the fuck Minerals, who I don't even view as a real human being.
Minerals.
Let's have it right.
He's not on my radar. I don't care about him.
You got the Minerals to
one of them brown envelope mobs.
No minerals.
Minerals. My big up Johnny. Let's have it right.
Do you know what I mean?
Johnny Minerals.
The realness of this guy.
Minerals. Let's have it right.
Minerals FC.
Let's have it right. I'm just a brown envelope, or I'm
Absolutely screwed. Let's have it right.
Brown envelopes.
You brown envelopes from the club.
you got the Minerals to fight for his place.
You are in the woods wronging. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you taking the time out to say that. Cheers. This one's for you. Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
The Minerals.
Minerals FC. Do you know what I mean?
Johnny Minerals.
Johnny the fuck Minerals.
The Minerals.
And then we know that they have the minerals with not.
You got the Minerals to
Let's have it right.
Minerals.
Johnny Minerals.
Minerals FC mudded me. I couldn't give a shit about that guy.
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.
So have it right, up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC, big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone is doing well, winning life. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to piece that like button. If you haven't smashed it, smash it right now. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you do so. We got the notification bell ding dong, let's have it right so you know when we go live. And we got the Minerals FC Ultras membership, which is down below in the description. And in the pinned in the chat is the statement from today, this evening, with Chelsea supporters and West Ham supporters making a stand. Stop exploiting loyalty. So go and watch the footage there and go and watch what proper Stevie Chelsea's got to say, which went viral. So have it right. All on the Sun newspaper, broadcasted everywhere, bruv. So have it right. Just like us on the Minerals FC, we don't have the 100k, 200k subscribers. But I tell you what, the Ultras land it, bruv. Sometimes it's not about how many numbers you got. It's about what you do and how you do it and what the implications it has. So have it right. So let's have it right. Every single one of you, smash the like button and hit that subscribe button. And I'm going to talk about everything, don't get me wrong. But first and foremost, we're just going to address the game today. Well, let's have it right. It's Paving over Cracks FC. It's Cole Palmer FC to save the day. Because let's have it right. The mentality of this squad, the mentality of this team, the mentality of the gaffer is just bottom of the barrel. I mean, it's just a poor performance all the way around, all through the game. A few changes that actually made the difference in the second half. But let's have it right. West Ham, Jellyfish Potter, coming back with West Ham. They got a lot of injuries. They got about five first team players out. So there was no excuse not to beat them. We had to beat them, and we have done. And it's 3 points back into the top four. I think we're 2 points ahead of Newcastle, Man City. I mean, it is what it is. 4 points behind Nottingham Forest. What are we doing here? But let's have it right. The Minerals weren't there. Like the performance was very below par, average. Shaky, nerve-wracking, it's deadline day, it's shambolic. We know what's going on at the football club, but let's have it right. A mistake by Carwell, playing a blind pass pretty much, got out-muscled with Kudus, plays it back, Bowen's there to pick the ball and places it fantastic. And I think, I don't know, maybe Sanchez saves that, Jorgensen didn't. And they go 1-0 up, you go into half-time. I mean, in the first half, Meadowek had a chance, but listen, he fires blanks like Sloshpot Jackson's got a vasectomy, bruv. You know, Cole Palmer had a free kick, great save by their goalkeeper. I think Enzo Fernandez had a chance as well. But let's have it right, it's not good enough. You know, 1-0 down, you go into the second half, you think, oh, it's dross, bruv. And then here we go again. Let's have it right. Neto crosses the ball in, and we know his strongest suit is crossing, but we don't have a clinical world-class striker after spending 1.5 billion. if you have an Osimhen, and by the way, did you see Osimhen's goal tonight? What a goal that was. That's who we should have up front. But Egbali didn't want to pay over the 150 grand a week, penny pinching clown, as they all are at Clown Lake and Meatloaf Bowley. Didn't want to pay the money. And now we're settling for Sloshpot Jackson. And we ended up bringing Gooey on. You know, that's how deep it is, bruv. He's poor. He's poor. But now he plays the ball in, goes out. And Enzo Fernandez takes the shot, deflected, and who's there? Neto to slot it home, saving us, literally, with that equalising goal. You get the equaliser, and let's have it right. You think, yeah, we'll kick on. I didn't feel like West Ham had much in the locker. We brought on Nkunku, brought on Gusto, and then you started to see a little bit more balance, a little bit more shape. And, of course, there was a few little warning signs with Cole Palmer. Got outnumbered. But then he went, and what is it? It's called instinctive minerals. He went with his own accord, bruv. You know, there was no game plan or instruction or knowing where your teammates were. He took his own initiative to go down and attack, and he went and struck the ball. And I actually, to be fair, it looked like a cross, and it was deflected off one Biscuits Basaka and goes in 2-1, and you think, that's it, sharp shot. However, 7 minutes injury time, and you felt like West Ham, they had a chance. They had a chance with, I can't remember which play it was, had a chance, and it was a three-pointer clearance by Tozin, Bambi on ice, who, let's have it right, Maresca dropped Trev Chalobah to play Tozin. He did bring on Trev. We sat back. We were holding on to dear life. We were shaky, and you felt like we needed that. We needed those 3 points, and we got them. Granted, does it change anything? Does it show like that we're going to go on a run? No. We beat an average West Ham side with a new manager, a jellyfish manager. Let's have it right. And there's no excuse not to beat West Ham at home. So it's like we have paved over cracks. There's a lot that's happened today. There's a lot of things that have happened. We're going to discuss it all. But the job's done, 3 points, but it weren't convincing. And that's the worrying sign. And the squad depth is not there. And apparently, reported by Johnson from the Pathletic, he says that Gui was very upset down the tunnel and he might be injured. And, we might need to go and get a striker. Well, they've had the whole of the transfer window to bring an elite striker. Gyökeres is there with a release clause. All you have to do is trigger it and bring him in. But you ain't got the money. Instead, you want to milk the supporters for money. Let's have it right. But you ain't got the money to spend. They're not spending the dough because they don't have it to spend. They have to rely on selling players. And I'm sorry, you can't keep relying on Cole Palmer. And Casado gets the Man of the Match award. It's no surprise. This is not, he drops Sanchez and plays Jorgensen. It's a risky game because let's have it right. We don't know enough about Jorgensen. All the goalkeepers, the 8 goalkeepers we got, none of them are Chelsea level, right? This team is not good enough. A 1.5 billion spend and you serve up this team. Like, are we being real here? Jackson, another piss poor performance. Madueke, piss poor performance. Neto before the goal, it's average. He was giving it all this, like, shush and all this shit like that. I don't want to hear it, bruv. Talk is cheap. And you do it by playing at an elite level and showing levels. And we didn't do that. We just didn't do that. You've probably got Siri Merchant, Feliciano and Bowley in the dressing room. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Gone through the rat tunnel. Going in and out. No, maybe they should take a leaf out of the Nottingham Forest owner who doesn't go in the dressing room but waits in the tunnel and respects and applauds all his players and lets the gaffer deal with the players in the dressing room. These lot, they want to control, monopolise everything at our football club, and it's an embarrassment. Let's have it right. So bottom line is this. Nkunku's staying. All right. So you got publicly a player that they've been trying to offload only if they can trade a deal. And Nkunku's staying now. That's another unhappy player. Wedding Hall staying. Another player that's unhappy. That's not getting in the team. You haven't brought me any experience or elite players. And we are, what, the deadline's done now? It must be done. What's the time? It's got to be done now. What's this intent? What's the intent now? Let's have it right. Smash the like button. Smash that like button. And big up to everyone in here. But what's the intent? Where's the intent at this football club? Yeah? Do you know what we get on deadline day? We get Matthias Omugu to Chelsea. Here we go. 15 million euros packaged from what? Saint Etienne. Long-term deal with what? 8-year defo contract for a 19-year-old midfielder who no one's heard about except the football manager merchants, the FIFA merchants. What are we doing bringing an 18-year-old kid? What happened to Garnacho? Couldn't get him in, could ya? They didn't want to take Nkunku as part of the deal or pay you for Nkunku so that you can buy Garnacho with the Nkunku money. Who is this 18-year-old kid? What's he going to do? He's going to help us get top 4, yeah? What about that Man City young'un they're trying to buy? Oh, what? Man City want to put a sell-on clause that the clowns don't like? Yeah, that sounds about right. Kindergarten FC nonsense, bruv. Yeah? You don't get it, do you? I don't think people get it. They're going to continue with this nonsense model of buying kids and selling them for profit. Do you know this guy that we bought, apparently, from Saint Etienne? They've got a first teamer. He can't even get in the team. What's he had? 7 appearances, 8 appearances, 9 appearances. And we're vouching for this guy. Yeah? And apparently, reported by Matt Law and Fabrizio Romano, they were saying, oh, you know, they're discussing internally what midfield to go for, and they've gone for this guy. This kid. Not even a guy. It's a kid. Yeah? It's been announced. It's been announced. Oh, let's have it right. Horrible performance today. Horrible performance. Not convincing. What's he coached? He's coached to win, yeah? All right, we've got to win. There's no like patterns of play. I keep saying it, bruv. We look for patterns of play. We look for progression. You ain't getting it because his squad assemblement is not built with Enzo Maresca, and it's never going to be built with him. This is problem-solving managerial skills that this guy ain't got. We got no leaders, no captains, no ideas, lack of creativity, and rely on Cole Palmer. It's just poor, bruv. It's just poor. Yeah. But let's discuss this now. Let's land it for what it really is. Chukwuemeka's gone to Borussia Dortmund. So let me make it make sense. Chukwuemeka has left without playing any minutes at our club, who Maresca's saying he's got a lovely future at our football club, if you remember in pre-season, and he's part of the plans. We've loaned him for 2 million to Borussia Dortmund, who are in the Champions League. So he's going to get minutes and develop at Borussia Dortmund, but he's not going to play at Chelsea to help us in the squad. What are we doing here? They're rejecting a 6 million loan for Disasi from Aston Villa, but they're accepting a 2 million loan for Chukwuemeka. Make it make sense, bruv. I mean, if this doesn't demonstrate that these clowns don't know what they're doing, I don't know what does. I really don't. But this is the pinnacle of shambles. Yeah. João Felix to AC Milan. Here we go. Official bid accepted by Chelsea for a straight loan with no buy option. They just loaned him out without a buy option because his salary's covered. Well, that doesn't benefit us if his salary's covered. You're not even guaranteed for them to pay the transfer fee to buy him. We might as well kept him in the squad. Why? Because he's unhappy. Why? Because Enzo Maresca won't fit him in. He won't play him. Why is João Felix not being implemented into this team? You can't say he's not good enough. What's better than what we got right now? Who's better? Who's performing at a high level? So now we let this guy go after 6 months. 6 months we've had this player who they used as a pawn to get the Conor Gallagher pure profit. That cash money. And they get a fee for loaning him out because that's what it's all about. What is this nonsense? That's not intent. You're not looking to build. You're not looking to have a strong squad. You telling me João Felix can't help you get top 4? He hasn't got any minerals about him? Even the brown envelope account's having a meltdown with that. I'm not even like his biggest fan, but you cannot deny the guy's got minerals and he's a lovely little player. And he's experienced. And he can definitely offer us something. But you rather loan him after 6 months to AC Milan. You're a fucking disgrace. There's nothing there. And you don't bring us anyone back, but you bring us an 18-year-old kid. Is this a wind-up? Is this an absolute wind-up? And I'm supposed to get behind this ownership you fucking having me on? Who's behind this nonsense? How can you let this guy go with no obligation to buy? I can understand if they've got an obligation to buy and you basically done the deal and you're selling him and that's it. He's coming back to Chelsea at the end of his loan. Then what? You're going to try and use him as a trade to get who? Who are you going to try and get? And the worst of all worst, yeah, this is how far in the mud these clowns have brought this football club, yeah, is that Mattis Tell, all right, who's unproven, a kid, can't even get into Bayern Munich's team, has rejected Chelsea and their permanent offer to join Spursy. We are getting rejected by players to go to Spurs instead. And Spurs, where are they? They're in the mud. Oh, he's guaranteed game time. Guaranteed what? Well, he won't be guaranteed game time at Chelsea? Or is he aware and his advisors around him have let him know, look, this club's run shambolically? Maybe Thomas Tuchel's been on the phone to Tell, who vouched him and brought him through to say, yeah, don't go anywhere near him. This project's not for football. This is not good for your development. Don't go to Chelsea. Yeah, I'll go with that. And we've had all this PR of the owners and the directors thinking about whether they want to go in for Tell. Oh, they're not going in for... Yeah, you went in for him. You spoke to him. You tried to convince him and you couldn't sign him because he rejected you. He's not a stupid little boy. And to go to Spurs tells you what state we are in, that we are losing players to Spursy. And people go, oh, it's not that deep. You know, he's not coming to Chelsea because there's other players that will play ahead of him. So why are you buying him for? What are you buying him for? Why did we go in for him if he's not going to get in the first team? What about all these other kids that we bought that are fucking in the first team? What about all these other players that are playing in the first team? Gui, for crying out loud. Gui. What's he? He didn't even play for Barcelona's A team. He's playing for their B team. Yeah? And we're bringing this guy on. This kid. And you can't bring me an upgrade. You can't bring me any upgrades in any department. Instead, you're loaning out Felix. You're getting rejected by Tell. You're not. You can't even. You ain't got the money to spend and get Garnacho. And let's have it right. I don't even want that player. We don't need that player. Go and get me a Bastoni. Go and get me Diego Costa. Go and get me a DeMarco. You let Chilwell go on loan to Crystal Palace because he's on 200 grand a week. Not because he's not good enough. Not because, we can't play Enzo Maresca's style of football. What, like Trev Chalobah can't play Enzo Maresca's style of football? You exiled him to bring him back. What is this? This is lunatics are in charge of the asylum. Merchantry. Chilwell won us. Let me tell you about Chilwell, yeah? Chilwell scored that against Porto. The second goal to cement us, to go through, yeah? All right? Played in all the games. The out to the final. And if it wasn't for Chilwell playing the ball to Mount, and Mount playing the open play assist to Havertz, we wouldn't have won that Champions League to win that second star. Chilwell is a baller. And the agenda on Chilwell's disgraceful. And now all these clown owners, they'll feed on and they'll lynch on to everyone that ain't got a problem with Chilwell. Like you didn't have a problem that Trev Chalobah was getting exiled. Yet you're on your knees to say, bring him back. You're hypocrites. You're flip-floppers. You don't fucking care. Chilwell gets more goals than Cucurella, I'll tell you that for free. Yeah? He does more offensively than Cucurella does. And you've let Viega go on loan to Juventus for 4 million, and in return we get a 16-year-old from Kazakhstan for 4 million or 5 million. I thought Viega's meant to be a backup for the left back because you don't play Chilwell. Now we ain't got Chilwell. So who's our backup to Cucurella? Well, you're going to play Colwill there? You're going to play Gusto there? I don't want to hear it. Yeah? And the way that Chilwell's been treated is disgusting. It's outright disgusting. The way they treat players there's no respect whatsoever. No respect. They don't respect nothing but a pound note. That's all they care about. They got no sentiment. They got no loyalty. They got no respect. They got no love of any kind towards our football club, towards the players that they buy. They're buying and selling players like flipping burgers in Burger King. I've said it time and time again. We are a farming FC. We are a shop window. Any other club owner, any other clubs, come to Chelsea FC, have a little shop window, have a look inside. Do you fancy anything? Because everything's for sale. And you might be lucky because you might get it at cut price because we're desperate. And don't worry, where it may seem that we're not making money, we've got the amortization, we've got the death row contract. So on the books, we're making lovely profit either way. These lot are moving like Jim will fix it, bruv. Yeah? And the media are covering it up like the BBC. Lewis Hall's landed fucking minerals. Yeah? And we let him go. Maatsen, he's at Aston Villa. Yeah? Aston Villa showing more intent than anyone. All right? It's just a joke. It's embarrassing. They're not here to build a team for footballing reasons. They're here to build a team for financial benefit. It's clear as day. This transfer window is an outright embarrassment. But did I not tell you? Oh, everyone on the Minerals FC. What did I say? They have to sell to buy. What have we actually sold? Who have we actually sold? Or is it all loans I'm seeing? Why is it all loans? Well, they benefit either way because those players get advertised. They get game time. They show what they can do. They keep their assets to increase in value. It's toxic at Chelsea. It's disgraceful behind the scenes. Yeah. They can't even sell the players that they buy. They haven't got intent. That you should have learnt that from the Osimhen deal. They're not going to buy and change their model. Yeah. They will never change their model. We have to make them. And it goes beyond that. We have to make them sell up. Now, salute to Stevie Chels and salute to Ruben, who I met tonight, yeah? Solicitor, lawyer. Let's have it right. Lawyer. I asked the question. I know the answer, but it's nice to get it from a professional in the game. I said, what billionaire locks themselves in for 10 years with a clause so that they cannot sell? So they can sell to each other or buy each other out. But you're telling me they can't sell to an external third party? He laughed his head off, bruv. Laughed his head off. He said, of course they can sell. Of course they can sell. Where's the evidence to suggest and tell us facts that they can't sell? Where's the paperwork, mate? Or are we going to believe the brown envelope matrix? No. We don't believe the media. They lie. They lie. And this solicitor, he's had many conversations with Finkelstein, yeah? Who said, let's read out what he said, shall we? Let's read out what he said. This is laughable. I hope I can persuade you not to be so negative about the owners. Yeah. We're going to be negative about the owners, yeah? Trying to persuade us, yeah? Now, being negative about the owners, which is actually speaking the truth, shall I tell you what that does? It means we can have a positive and bright future. So fuck off. Yeah? Fuck off with that. And he's meant to be a 50 year Chelsea supporter, knowing how an elite football club should be run. He's doing it for pound note. Everyone at the club is bought. Everyone at the club has to be Zippy in Sesame Street. Well, we take that Zippy and we unzip it. Yeah? And we expose them for what they are. And when he is saying, I hope I can persuade you, yeah, let's have it right. To all the blue tick accounts and influencers, best believe them brown envelopes are flying about. Maybe in the form of a paper aeroplane. Yeah? Flying about all over the gaff. Matt Law, let's have it right. Let me address this sport fucking absolute disgrace of what you call a journalist, yeah? Just a pound note merchant. This is what he says. Yeah, listen to this nonsense. Probably 90% of Chelsea talk on here revolves around transfers, and yet this weekend's results have given them a great opportunity to put down a marker for a top 4 place tomorrow night. Focus needs to be on football. No, the focus needs to be on how our club has been running to the absolute mud, number one, and exposing the ownership that are steering this Titanic to absolutely crash and sink to the realms of the earth. Because they are not focusing on football. They're focusing on their accounts and their books. It's the Chelsea Investment Bureau. Let's have it right. That's what it is, FC. The cheek of this guy to say, let's keep it football. I wish the owners would keep it football. We might have a better chance of going somewhere. But they're not doing that. They've got no intent to do that. And wrongins like Matt Law are there to cover it up because he knows full well. And this guy's meant to be a football man. This guy's meant to appreciate football. I know personally, Matt Law, that you cannot stand the owners. Yet you're there taking your paychecks. Oh, let's have it right. You're getting your briefs, all right? Because it puts food on the table, doesn't it, my son? Waffler. Who listens to this rubbish? From a Villa fan as well. From a Villa fan. Yeah? Everyone smash that like button. Everyone smash that like button. But you know what rattles me the most, yeah? Is Man City have gone in the market again for the 4th time, paying 60 million euros for a geezer called Nico Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez, straight away. Do you know what? They can identify the issues in the team. They're in dire need to make top 4. And then what? They go and address the issues instantly. Bosh, let's have it right. Mamouche, no problem. Centre back, no problem. Let's get a DM, no problem. That's called, even when you know that you're in trouble and you're not playing well, you go out in the market and you address it because you want to make sure you reach the levels that you deserve, elite, that you want to reach, and hold those standards. It's called holding standards, and it's elite mentality. We're not going in the market like that. Instead, we're going and fishing for more kids. We want more 18-year-olds, more 17-year-olds, more 16-year-olds. That's how you move as a serious football club. That's serious movements. That's intent. We don't have that at Chelsea anymore. And I said it tonight to people I spoke to. Yeah, I said it tonight. Is it a coincidence? And I'll let you work it out. Is it a coincidence that Roman Abramovich left our club 1.5 billion debt free? And in the space of 6 transfer windows, which, by the way, Ornstein said after the 4th transfer window, it's done. You can really see the project, and then you can judge the owners. We're now in our 6th transfer window, and we're a fucking shambles. We spent 1.5 billion. We have spent 1.5 billion, and for some reason, we can't go in the market in January and go and pay a release clause for Gyökeres. We can't go in the market and get a goalkeeper or a centre-back. When Fabrizio Romano reported that Chelsea Football Club are not going to be active in the market at the start of the January transfer window. And all of a sudden, they're going to be extremely busy in the market. For what? Letting players leave. Not bringing in players. So isn't it interesting that we're not spending a single pound note to buy and bring in any players because they've spent all of Roman's 1.5 billion? And they won't delve into their own pockets. So now it's called self-sustainability now. Sell to buy. And this is the squad that they've assembled. It's going to be ugly. When you look at the players on the pitch, did you see their body language? Did you see their faces? A lot of them look unhappy. A lot of them look disinterested. Even when Cole Palmer scored, bruv, you can see him just the way he is and the way he looks around. He doesn't. He knows he's looking for his next move. You can sense it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Let's have it right. He's going to be gone, bruv. Players are rattled, bruv. Players are rattled. It's a shambles. But this is the ultimate. PR will not stop at this football club, will it? The PR will not stop. So let's expose this one. Chelsea are working on a young, talented midfielder. They're deciding internally which player to go for, and they bring us the 18-year-old from Saint Etienne, yeah? In the meantime, we spent 57 million euros on Felix, giving him a 7-year contract 6 months ago. And the strategy from these clans is we don't want to be like old Chelsea and have players on high wage structures, as Finkelstein said, that we were aging, it wasn't sustainable. No, we'll just send him on loan with no obligation to buy. We'll get rid of Chilwell. But this is the ultimate. By Fabrizio Romano. Let's have it right. Let's put Fabrizio up. Let's put him up. Let's put Fabrizio up, man. The fucking brown envelope he is. Yeah.
I work 20 hours per fucking day, and I don't accept that someone goes on Twitter with no face, with no name, just joking with myself and saying this kind of shit.
Well, according to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea have started working, guys, in the background on a striker for the summer. For the summer. Fuck off. We need to get top 4. And you're mucking around saying we're going to go in the summer on deadline day. That is the best they can serve up because you haven't got a pot to piss in. I tell you what, you're milking every supporter you can milk, extorting them, exploiting them, charging astronomical prices and forcing old proper Chelsea out, making it impossible to get tickets. Yeah. A deal sheet has been submitted for Disasi's loan to Aston Villa. Both clubs have 1 hour. That is all you're getting on deadline day. That's via Matt Law. Yeah. They're going to get rid of Disasi, their centre-back that they bought. Mark my words, they will sell Trev Chalobah. Mark my words, they will sell Trev Chalobah in the summer for pure profit. And what they're going to bring us. Anselmino was meant to go on loan. And Enzo Maresca says the brief was that he needs to go on loan and get some experience. And all of a sudden, because they've loaned so many players out, they've maxed out the loans. Anselmino it's reported that Enzo Maresca really wants him, wants to keep him. Shut up. Does he fuck? All right? They don't know what they're doing. They've got no intent of building an elite football team. They've got no intent of winning silverware. They are there to just make money. They're a business. They're equity merchants. And how long are we going to take? How long is it going to go on for? Because I'm not accepting it. And I will say this. We have won tonight, but it don't matter. Win, lose, draw, irrelevant. It's irrelevant of the results. It's what we are fighting for is to get Clown Lake out, Blue Co out, exploitation of loyalty, get them out. Do you understand me? That's what it's about, the bigger picture. And tonight was a monumental night, and I'll explain to everyone why, yeah? I'll explain to everyone why. I'll explain to you all, yeah? This banner was set up with the supporters of West Ham and Chelsea. At this specific banner reveal was Mike Meehan, who is on the Chelsea Supporters Trust, who's also on, what is it? The fan advisory board set up by Blue Co at Chelsea. And we've called it out many times. He stood there, bruv. Neil Beard as well. Stood there. Behind the banner. There's footage of them there. Salute to Dave as well. Salute to Stevie G. Salute to Neil, I see there. Big up to all you lot. Big up to United Vlogs as well. Met him, lovely geezer. Big up to you, my geezer. Got footage as well. We put it on the channel. Wasn't about numbers, bruv. It wasn't about the numbers and how many people were there. It's about who was there. The Chelsea Supporters Trust are sending a powerful message to the ownership. The Chelsea supporters showed a powerful message. West Ham are on Vivid Seats as well, like Manchester United and many other clubs. You can get tickets on Vivid Seats, which is what? Meatloaf Bowley, I would do anything for pound notes. And we'll charge $600 at a bare minimum. Yeah? All those standing behind the banner, let's have it right, have all got strings to pull. They've all got connections. They've all got affiliation, bruv. But who was there? The Sun. The Sun was there. The Sun interviewed Stevie Chelsea. And Stevie Chelsea landed the damn minerals, calling out Meatloaf Bowley, who is on the board of directors for Vivid Seats. His company is in a silent ownership of Vivid Seats, exploiting supporters, restricting membership holders of Chelsea and season ticket holders for away tickets from getting tickets because they rather sell it for 300, 600, 700% profit. And people pay that money to watch this dross. This product that they've assembled, this product on the field that they say you got to have a good product on the field. The product's shit, bar a few players. Tonight was the start Tonight was the start of what is to come. And I'm honoured to be there and be behind the banner. I stood there with Stevie Chels and everyone that was there is to start to make a stand against the exploitation, against loyalty for all clubs. This is about all clubs. And Vivid Seats is trying to monopolise the game. American owners are trying to monopolise the game and implement their culture, their money-making scams, and skimming all the supporters over the country. This is the start of us reclaiming what is ours, because football belongs to supporters. Football belongs to the real supporters. We're the heart and soul. So if you think you're laughing, people think they're laughing at the turnout. Do not laugh, my sons. This is not a joke. Big people standing in front of that, behind that banner. Big people, people with influence and power that represent thousands of supporters. It's the first step to what we call trust the protest. Trust the protest is going to land it. Let's have it right. So big up to everyone that turned up. Big up to everyone showing the support. That was monumental, bruv. Yeah? Monumental, because that's going to go viral, bruv. And let's have it right, Tom. Sky Sports, Talk Sport, and others aren't covering this because they're on the payroll. Exactly right. But the Sun, they'll do anything to get the news, and they did. And it's gone viral on Twitter. They'll probably put it in their newspaper, and there's nothing they can do about it. I don't know. Does Rupert Murdoch own the Sun? I'm not sure if he owns the Sun. He does the Times, the Guardian, and Independent. Does he own the Sun? Someone let me know in the chat if Rupert Murdoch owns the Sun. Big up to Waved. Landed it, bruv. No, I didn't see Matisse or Lewis there, bruv. I saw Alex from Chelsea Fan TV. Yeah, he was there. We had a chat. Big up the Curse. Curse was with me. Let's have it right. Salute to the General. And let's put it this way. I made it very, very clear what needs to be done. Yeah? Made it very, very clear. You either land it or not. Curse can let you in the chat how we landed it. But let's have it right. Monumental tonight. Big, big move. Big step in the right direction. And let's have it right. The ownership know and will see that. And they'll see who's on there. They'll see who's in the pictures. They'll see who's on the footage. They'll hear what Stevie Chels said. Because Stevie Chels, yeah, he knows where Vivid Seats was found. Yeah? Let's have it right. Salute to Eunice. Our video, Eunice, bruv. Our video that we did exposing Bowley and Vivid Seats is the trigger to the exposing of the money-making scams that these owners are doing, not just with our football club, but other football clubs. Man United's on there, West Ham's on there. How many clubs are on there, bruv? Nottingham Forest, you can get tickets from other Premier League clubs. Yeah? Listen, yeah? We're a small channel on here. Like this protest tonight was a small gathering. But I tell you what, we land them fucking mega, monstrous, enormous minerals. Influential, powerful. And it's exposure. And that's all that matters, bruv. That's all that matters. Everyone else, they'll have to follow suit. Yeah? They'll have to follow suit. I'm just looking, as you said, at all the comments. So, everyone, smash the like button. Smash that like button. Yeah. Big up to the United supporters that turned up as well. Big up to the United supporters that turned up. Big up to the West Ham supporters. Big up to everyone that turned up. A massive respect. Big up to Petey the Ripper, Ultra, bruv. Let's go. He's become a Minerals FC Ultra member. Love to you, my geezer. He says, can't stay and watch live. What was that awful performance? That half-time DJ's an absolute disgrace. Clowns have killed Chelsea up the Minerals FC. Exactly. 1-0 down. 1-0 down. And now we've got a DJ and we've got footage shown on the screen of people dancing. I mean, what is this? Pantomime. It's not a club. This is not Ministry of Sound. This is not some sort of fucking festival in Florida. This is Chelsea Football Club. Embarrassing. Up the Minerals FC. Big up to you, my geezer. Let's land Don Roman, bruv. Come on. Salute to United Vlogs. He said it was great to meet you tonight, bro. Respect. Love to you, my geezer. Always a pleasure to meet people that support the channel and fellow supporters. Come on, my geezer. And big up for the footage as well. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Big up Chelsea Empire. Love to you, my geezers. Big up my brother with the way Clown Lake is going. They might sign my 17-year-old son. We're in the mud. Big up to my son, Edo. Clown Lake out. Salute to Edo, bruv. Minerals FC Ultra. Come on. We move. Big up to Tom. Love to you. He says, these owners aren't ready for no surrender. Come on. Facts. Absolute facts. Yeah? Absolute facts. They're not ready for it. Alpha, big up to you. Says, it's a shame that so-called big Chelsea YouTubers didn't turn up when Man United and West Ham supporters showed solidarity. It's interesting, isn't it? Do you know what else is interesting? Pies and Mash, Con, Chelsea Dodgers, Alex Goldfish, yeah? Tom Overs, all these accounts. Did any of them retweet the West Ham tweet about this hashtag stop exploiting loyalty? Did anyone retweet it? Did they? Fuck. Yeah? Bought. You're all bought. You think I'm stupid. And do you know what? I'll continue to expose you. Pies and Mash put a lovely tweet out, a really soppy little tweet about the transfer window and the intent, and I love my club. You don't love fuck all, bruv. Yeah? Because you should have been standing there, my son. Behind that banner, you should have been retweeting it on your 500,000 followers, but you didn't do it. Because if you do that, you've heard the saying, don't bite off the hand that feeds you. Should have bit that off like a fucking Rottweiler. If you love your football club. Goldfish flipping more than a fucking a fin on a fish. Yeah? More than Flipper himself. This goldfish is out the fish bowl, but he'll be back in it, don't worry. Yeah? His old relative, the director. Listen, don't con me, son. No one con me. You ain't conning me, bruv. You can come out of all your agenda hating on the ownership. Where was it when you told us a week ago, before I exposed him, he said a week ago, if you don't like the fact that we're signing young players, then go and watch NFL. That doesn't sound like you've got much of a passion about going against the ownership. That sounds like you're in acceptance for it. You know what it is, and you've known about it. Now you've been exposed, you want to give it all this and try and talk about briefs now. How about talk about the brown envelopes, yeah? Because you're a fucking brown envelope. These lot are an absolute disgrace. They've all participated in the downfall of our football club. Every single one of them. Yeah? Every single one of them, bruv. Yeah? Crisis management mode. Yeah, that's what Goldfish is in, bruv. Fucking hell, land it, bride guy. Yeah, land it. You know what I'm saying? Where were they? Where were all these people? Where were they? They're too busy doing watch-alongs. Is that what it is? It's more important to do a watch-along to get the pound note than stand behind the banner that's set up by the Chelsea Supporters Trust and West Ham fans uniting and Man United fans and all different fans turning up. This is a wind-up. Like, and these lot, and people take these lot seriously and they put them on big platforms so they can grow because they're fucking little pawns. They're little pawns. They don't truly love the club. Yeah? It's a serious thing what's going on, all right? It's a serious thing. When I try and educate people and say to them, all right, where they've stripped all of our real estate, the 2 hotels, the car park, the training ground, the women's team, the mansions, is all onto their sister company. That's not Blueco that owns Chelsea. It's Blueco 22 Properties Limited. That's all their separate entity, corporation altogether. They own all that real estate. And everyone's going, oh, the CPO, they can't move anyway. Mate, they can knock down everything around the pitch. And they'll tell us to keep the name Chelsea Football Club because they've already trademarked the Chelsea and Chelsea and the logo. And people going, oh, shit, I didn't see it like that. I didn't realise that. And they'll build billions worth. It'll be billions, more than what the football club's worth when you build the real estate around the pitch, like Arsenal did at Highbury. Yeah? You can boycott the owners, absolute facts. However, the only way you can do it is season ticket holders. You scan the ticket and you walk out and you have empty seats that they cannot sell because they've already been sold. Otherwise, if you do not do that and you just don't buy tickets, they're going to get people, the international fans that will pay the money on Vivid Seats to go and sit and put bums on seats. I remember one game I went to, I think end of last season, and they pushed all the people where the seats weren't sold near the front. They pushed them all at the front and said, go and sit where you want. So it looks like on camera that the stadium's packed out, bruv. Yeah. You understand me? Unfortunately, I can't go into the ground. But listen, doesn't mean I can't be outside it. Doesn't mean I can't be outside it. Big up to everyone that come up to me as well. Everyone showing love and just proper gentlemen. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I always say I will never stop speaking the truth. I love my football club, and our club is in the gutter. It's absolutely disgusting what is happening to our football club. It's outrageous. Yeah, and it makes me sick. It's slave trade in the USA. Facts. Exactly. Facts. Big up to Bud. Big up to Tom. All my Minerals FC Ultra members. Respect to everyone in here landing the damn minerals. Yeah. Big up, Tommy says, big up all of you landing it on Twitter as well. Everyone needs to keep landing it on Twitter. Everyone needs to keep putting the pressure on these clowns. Yeah, no surrender mentality. Trust the protest. Clear Lake out. Blue Co out. Today was to be part of it for me personally. To be part of that, like, let's have it right. Honoured, bruv. Honoured. And we will move, bruv. We will move. We will not stop. Yeah, we will not stop. And big up to the Chelsea Supporters Trust. I think you need to respect them for that. That was a lot of backbone shown there, because there's conflict of interest in terms of, you know, fan advisory board, Chelsea Supporters Trust, you know, coming against the club and the owners. As Finkelstein says, I hope we can convince you not to be negative about the owners. Now, I'll tell the truth about the owners, which you call negativity. But I'd rather, because that brings us to a positive future of getting these lot out who can sell the football club. And we will make them sell the football club. Let's have it right. Yeah? It's just a shambles, bruv. I mean, it's just embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. So, that am I wrong in saying? No, I'm not wrong. Deadline day's done now. Wow, Graham Potter, Jellyfish Potter's got some backbone all of a sudden because he's out of Chelsea in the realms of the gutter of the Clown Lake. Graham Potter says when he sat down in Chelsea's press room, he says, "I don't miss being here." That's a bold statement. He doesn't miss being at Chelsea. Tells you it's toxic. It's unprofessional circumstances. He doesn't miss being at Chelsea. He's fucking mad to me, bruv. This is Jellyfish Potter landing minerals now. He's exposing the ownership, the hierarchy, the layer cake that has destroyed our football club. And ultimately, they pretty much destroyed his whole legacy of how he worked to get where he was. And I spoke about this when he was at the club. They ruined this geezer, bro. They ruined this geezer. But let's have it right. He's not a jellyfish no more, bruv. We almost got stung by a jellyfish tonight. Yeah? Instead, we're getting done by stingrays upstairs at Clown Lake headquarters. You understand me? But it's just... I saw the celebration from Enzo Maresca tonight. They're all huddling together like they're fucking in a title race. It's embarrassing. Not a very convincing win. And let's not forget that Jellyfish Potter was given a 5-year deal on 12 million a year. He was getting 12 million a year, bruv. 12 million a year this guy was getting. And for almost 2 years, he didn't say nothing. Yeah. What happened to Chelsea? I said to sign Dario Esugo for more than 20 million euros. Did we sign this guy as well, this other kid? Did we sign him? Let's go to Fabrizio Romano's page and see if there's any news. England under-19 international Reece Russell Denny leaves Chelsea to join Tottenham with formal announcement to follow on Tuesday. We're losing our under-19-year-old international England international from our Chelsea Cobham to join Spurs. Even kids at our football club don't want to stay at our football club. They want to leave and go to Spurs. That's fine for Fabrizio Romano. Oh, is everyone happy with that? It's disgraceful. Not only tell, now are one of our own. One of our own would rather go to Spurs for development. Fucking hell. It's confirmed. Ben Chilwell joins Crystal Palace on loan from Chelsea. Crystal Palace is a club that's going in a great direction, Chilwell says. Well, compared to us, yeah. You look at the last few months with the results and how the team's playing, it was a no-brainer to make the decision to come here. That's Chilwell. He's having a dig at the owners because we're not going in the right direction. Mattis Tell and Spurs deal done on loan with 60 million buy option from Bayern Munich. So now this guy's gone. He's basically rejected us to go to Spurs. I mean, that says it all. Makes me sick. And in the meantime, we sign Amugu from St. Etienne for 15 million euros, who's 18 years old. That's where we are right now. Yeah, damn right, Chilwell's a fucking legend, bruv. He's part of our heritage, bruv. He's part of our Champions League, Club World Cup, Super Cup winning team, bruv. Yeah, he's football royalty, bruv, for Chelsea, bruv. Anyone who's won the Champions League, yeah? And the disrespect. What are these not going to bring up? They can't even get us in the Champions League, yeah? And they're dreaming of winning it. Shut up, man. They're disrespecting Chelsea players that have served at our football club, delivered trophies, bruv. Yeah? I've just read out what Chilwell said. I've just read out what he said. He said Crystal Palace is going in the right direction. And yet we haven't got a shirt sponsor. Yeah? We haven't got a shirt sponsor yet. What are they waiting for? They're waiting for Champions League football. What happens when you don't get Champions League football? Yeah? 3 years, no trophies. Oh, don't worry, we're going to win the Conference League. I don't give a fuck about the Conference League. That's not Chelsea standards. Carabao Cup's got more heritage than that. Yeah? So Goody's now injured. And Jackson's injured. Is Jackson injured? No. Confirm that for me in the chat. Is Jackson really injured? Doesn't surprise me. The guy's playing every game and he's not landing anything. Big up to Chelsea Empire says the scariest part about this whole kindergarten project is the fact that players talk to each other. We are officially buried. Pulley's gone 1905 to 2021. And that's a great point, Chelsea Empire. Our pool has gone, yeah. We can't entice even young kids no more. Forget getting elite players. Yeah, he injured himself moonwalking, bruv. He was moonwalking, bruv, and he was thinking of glazed donuts like Lily Phillips. That's what was going on. Well, let's see what happens. But this is spot on, and I think it's very scary, and people need to wake up to this, is that we can't even entice young players no more. It's embarrassing, bruv. Salute to you, geezer. Thank you, Shawar, for that comment, because this is exactly what this wrong and upstairs said. He says, we crave for Champions League. Yeah? After Tuchel knocked out Don Carlo in the semi-final UCL last season, Thomas Tuchel, the gaffer that they sacked, that won us the Champions League, Club World Cup, Super Cup in less than 13 months. And he craves the Champions League football. Well, why'd you fucking gut out everything that Roman built and our Champions League winning team if you crave to be in there? You crave it because you want the sponsorship deals, the broadcasting rights and monetization, the profits, the high sponsorship, to advertise these young'uns in Champions League stage so that you can profit even more. Yeah? Not because we should be playing in that to challenge and win it. Fuck off. Who's he kidding, bruv? Can I remind everyone that we use an AI scouting network to buy players that Burnley use and MLS, and Burnley are in the Championship, by the way. I'll never accept them sacking TT. Never. Never. Sorry. Biggest mistake from this day to this day, and I always said it, it will be the biggest mistake that they'll ever make, and they will not recover from it. Everyone has to be a yes man. Everyone. And TT's not a yes man. And that is where the downfall began at our football club, where there was no elite mentality, no intent to actually win. When Thomas Tuchel came to our football club, he says, I'm here to build a team that everyone fears. I want to win and win trophies. They say, why did you want to come Chelsea? He says, why not? That was our gaffer, bruv. He was one of us. Let's have it right. So, transfer deadline day, absolutely nothing. Yeah? Absolutely nothing. Because they haven't got any money to spend. And that is it. So everyone's going to have a little meltdown. You still haven't bought a striker. You could have got, what's his name? Could have gone in for Osimhen again. You could have gone in for Gyökeres. You could have gone in for Isaac. You could have gone in for Duran. Oh, Duran rejected you to go Saudi League. That's right. Yeah. You could have even got Delap. Can't do shit, bruv. There ain't no money to spend. Yeah. Sesko as well, another one. These lot think they'll get Gyökeres. Don't know. I think Amorin's got something to say about that. A little gentleman's agreement between the two. Because the agreement was when Amorin left Man United that United are not allowed to sign any of the players that he wants from his Sporting Lisbon team, but maybe in the summer. Don't shoot the minerals, man. Let's have it right. Just like, you see, everyone, now my ultras will know this. Everyone gives it all the noshing off to Goldfish about, oh, he was the first to break the Havertz deal. No, he wasn't. I was. I've got Arsenal supporters and all my ultras that will vouch for me. I was the first one to say Arsenal, Havertz to Arsenal, don't shoot the minerals, man, is exactly what I said. But listen, let them take the glory. Let them take it. They need it. They need it to try and save some face for being such sellouts. You know? So, tomorrow, we're going to be doing, I'll see what's happening with Eunice. And then on Wednesday, I'm likely to do the sit down. So I want everyone to be there. Please do smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Respect to everyone that's been in here in the chat and watching live. And pinned at the top of the live chat, I want you all to go and watch Stevie Chell speak to the Sun, and also the Sun newspaper, and also just footage, compliments from United Vlogs. Let's have it right. And big up to everyone supporting the channel. And I'll be back tomorrow. Love to Curse. Lovely to link up with Curse as well. And Neil and Stevie, everyone there. Big up to everyone there. Salute to our Chelsea old boys. We see things they'll never see. And the no surrender mentality. And big up to everyone who supports. And as always, is Clown Lake out, Clear Lake out, Blue Co out. Stop exploiting loyalty. And we're on to the next one. And it's going to be bigger. Trust me. Yeah. I'll leave you with Don Roman, our elite owner, elite standards. And put all your comments down below. Make sure you put comments and likes everywhere you go. Land them comments and likes everywhere you go. You land the minerals. Come on, let's go. Roman Abramovich.